So you're probably like, what's another 50 bucks or something? Or if you're getting a return, you'll be like, ooh, free money, when actually it's all your money in the first place. That's the logic here. They're taking your property without your consent in the first place, and then you're signing away a statement saying that, yeah, I'll agree to this. That's what it is. It also, the idea is that you got into the system by signing a W-4, which is actually, the idea of they're going to start taking taxes out of you. That's how they start withholding from you, the W-4. W-4, that it's just a scam, really. The idea that you're a foreigner all of a sudden, and you're not, they take out your taxes, and it's all without consent. Really, it's out of ignorance on our parts. That's if you agree with me. You basically have to do this on your own and make sure that you agree with this. I'm not giving you any advice here. This is just my opinion, and my, this is definitely pertaining to me. The idea that, I don't owe anything. All right, so, but I gave you a constitutional point of view. I gave you the idea of withholding. Now, if you go to section 1, which is in subchapter A, part 1, this is the taxable income, or it shows you the tax tables, and then you have to reference gross income, and you have to reference income in the first place. What is income? But you also have to figure out what is a liability and what's the difference between imposing a tax and then making it a liability. And in the end, you only have to pay what you're liable for. And in the end, from what I understand, we're not liable for anything, or I'm not liable for anything. So, but this is very convoluted. It's in a way scary. But if you think about it, wouldn't you want to protect something like this from ever reaching the public? It's a logic game. It's what equals what, and especially in definition sections. There's a lot of those, and for example, let me see if I printed this out. Oh, yeah, it's the one I didn't pull up. Okay, so if you, yeah, hold on. Now you actually, in this case, you have to find a definition that's not even in the title. The subtitle, sorry. So in this case, you have to go to subtitle F. And I totally forget what subtitle F is. Hey, Sarah, question. Do you know the name of that, or do you remember that website? And can you tell me the name of subtitle F? I love having the internet right out of our hands. Okay, so Title 26, Subtitle F, which is, we're going into Chapter 79. Chapter 79. Section. Yeah. What's that?
Procedure in administration.
Okay, so subtitle F is procedure and administration. Now, so this is basically the ability for the Internal Revenue Service to administer it and impose the tax, go to your home, take property if they really have to, you know, that kind of thing. It's really kind of scary stuff, obviously. But this is where it's all administered. But Section 7701, it defines certain things. Now, especially United States, Part 9 of Part A, whatever, I don't even know the terminology in that. But it says, when used in this title where it's not otherwise distinctly expressed or manifestly incompatible with the intent thereof, United States, when used in a geographical sense, includes only the states in the District of Columbia. State shall be construed to include the District of Columbia where such construction is necessary to carry out the provisions of this title. And domestic, when applied to a corporation or partnership, means created or organized in the United States or under the law of the United States or any state, unless in the case of partnership the Secretary provides otherwise by regulations. So, here's something very funny. If everybody is entitled or is imposed a tax and liable for it, why would they define this? 14. Taxpayer. The term taxpayer means any person subject to an internal revenue tax. Why would they do that? Duh. Think about that one. That is a very sound argument, you know. Okay, withholding agent, which means means any person required to deduct and withhold any tax under the provisions of Section 1441, 1442, 1443, or 1461. And like I said, all of that is under, what was the name of it? Hold on, I'll get it. Oh, it's under subchapter A, I believe, or 1461. I might be missing one. I'll be honest. Whatever. Okay, I believe I'm right though. This only pertains to non-resident aliens and foreign corporations. So, if that's true, then agents, the agent that's withholding my tax is breaking the law, actually, because I'm not, you know, technically a taxpayer. But that's still a circular argument because I haven't proved the fact that I'm not a I'm not a taxpayer. So, they also say that a trade or business. They define trade or business. I thought we all knew what a trade or business was, but not today. Trade or business includes the performance of the functions of a public office. Of a public office? What, are you serious? That's my question. The term trade or business to me seems that, you know, anybody, a carpenter, a programmer, anything like that, you know, that would be in the business, you know what I mean? But the term trade or business includes, and remember what includes means, it's a list, includes the performance of the functions of a public office. That doesn't even make any sense to me at all anyway. So if they're defining this kind of thing, don't you think they'd be trying to hide something in the first place?